Hey, man.
Sir?
Oh, yeah, there's water.
Yeah.
Let's see how this looks. You ready for your workout?
I think you're going to have a lot of fun at my expense.
I never thought I'd spend the day with Dolph Lundgren. Everybody's seen Rocky IV. Everybody's been terrified of that guy.
Left, 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 right, left hook, slip, right, cross. I mean, I still remember some of it after, 40 years.
Dolph had been privately battling cancer and shared with us beforehand that he was going to reveal it for the first time. So we knew going in that this would be, a big opportunity to share his story and really try to do it the right way.
I just felt like, let's not beat around the bush. Let's get right into it. Did you think it was it?
I thought it was it for sure. So, yeah, it's, I mean, you kind of look at your life and going, have I had a great life? Yeah, I've had a freaking great life. I've led like 5 lifetimes in one already.
Dolph was essentially given months to live until he got a second opinion with Dr. Jakaki out at UCLA Medical.
He has since been on the receiving end of positive news with regards to his health, and that there actually now is light at the end of the tunnel.
I've always tried to be nice to everybody I meet, they're all fans, anybody. And maybe it came back to me somehow now when I needed it, the most.
Dr. Jakaki messaged me saying that people from all over have reached out to her after hearing Dolph's story and trying to get a second opinion themselves. It's amazing that our show can have that kind of positive impact.
This is just the first time I've spoken about it, so if it can save one person's life who was in my situation, then it's worth it.
So later in the day, Graham was interviewing Dolph's daughter, Ida, and we ran into a little bit of an issue.
So in this scene, she's talking about her dad having cancer, and it gets really emotional.
It's because I was like, at a tough time. Yeah.
And she's pausing to get her breath and keep her composure.
The interview went silent, and I start walking out there to see what's going on.
At the most gripping part of the entire episode, Brett comes out and makes a ton of noise at the absolute worst time.
You can hear me creaking down the hallway on the wooden floor, and it is quite awkward.
I remember looking at him, I'm like, what the f are you doing, dude?
Brett likes to stay on top of things. So when he thought it was his moment to step in, he wanted to be there. It just turns out it wasn't the moment to step in.
Being a little goofy goober, don't walk into our shot, Brett, when we're recording.
Yeah, Brett's an idiot. No, I love you, Brett.
One of the interesting moments throughout our day with Dolph was when Graham found out that we might have a chance to interview the Governor, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Heard of him?
I thought it would be neat to get Arnold Schwarzenegger out to this taping with Dolph because of their history over the years. We taped an episode many years ago with Arnold in China and sent his assistant a message. And there was a specific time we knew we were going to be going to the gym that Arnold trains at. And so I told him this is when we'll be there. We weren't expecting the interview to start almost 2 hours late because of Dolph showing up late.
We're trying to squeeze in Arnold Schwarzenegger, and we didn't have time to do it.
You could say that we stood him up because he showed up at Gold's Gym and was actually waiting for us, and we never showed.
How did it make you feel when you find out that he was waiting there?
Oh my God, horrible, because that's not stuff people soon forget. To my surprise, he agreed to come back and film with us the next day in perhaps the ultimate show of class, decency, and surprising occurrence that's ever happened in our show's history. And it was awesome.
Remember the old days?
Yes.
You always held it on the last rep. I know when you get older, things are not as easy anymore.
You want to feel weak? Go to the Venice Gold's Gym. You'll feel weak. They're monsters.
I was like, oh my God, is that Arnold Schwarzenegger? Holy cow, it's the Terminator. Oh my God.
We're shooting at a Gold's Gym with Dolph Lundgren and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you're looking at your monitor like and trying to pretend like that's normal. It's not.
And I heard this voice, "It's your trainer. I'm here to check your abs." I opened the door. This man was there with a big cigar and a big smile. Charming as usual.
I smoked him out of the room. I smoked him out of his room, exactly.
He turned it on in a way only Arnold can. But when he was ready to be done, that was also clear, and it was time for everybody to move on, which we did.
I'm down low getting a wide shot of Arnold working out, and then he just looks at me and he was like, I think you have enough. And then I just ran away as fast as I could.
I don't think we should give him any more information. You know, we gave him 5% of what we know, and with that he now can conquer the world.